Welcome to episode 3 of Mouthwashing with the Chaotic Cowboy. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for even just clicking on the video. Before we hop in, I do want to give a content warning for people who might be sensitive to some of the topics that are going to be in this. The wheels have kind of come off the cart here, and there is going to be some homicide and some self-harm and things like that. So if you are sensitive to that, just skip the video. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so full disclosure. Jimmy, get the F out here. I tried to play this, and I did for about a half hour before I realized you can't hide. That I wasn't recording. So, I'm going to chop you into 20 effing pieces. So, this is me. I couldn't load a save. So this is me doing right by you. I replayed the whole game back up to the point where I started, and we're gonna run through it and see what happens. We'll probably get a little further since I'm a little bit more clear on what my objectives are, but I don't want you guys to miss any of this, so. Alrighty. So that was 6 hours before impact. We have a problem with Swansea. Now we're back 2 days before the crash. You doing okay? Yeah, can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night. I actually kind of like the night window screen. If you can believe it. So I just come here to look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's so. Nope, don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Alright, so this is 5 months after the crash. Jimmy, help. Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Calm down, what is it? Anya is stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Alright, let's go have a look. Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Darn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya. Jimmy. Anya, is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed. But you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the darn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. Always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya, what does that mean? Curly is still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think. Dazook. You and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical? Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like super, mega, not allowed above all else. The utility room. That busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. If that's the only way, we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Dazook. Let's go. I guess we could have taken the shorter route through the lounge area. But this is fine too. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know, I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Good, he's sauced. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this GD ship a new a-hole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey. But Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. It means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go, Dizook. There's no point with him. "8 hours until judgment. Don't do anything. Stop, stop, stop. I can fix this." Why do you keep effing saying that? Are you hearing yourself? I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it now. The cocktail, The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would never have... I had no choice. You. Useless. You... GD effing idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. Alright, I guess we're gonna go this way. Now this part is kind of blurry to me. I can't remember exactly where the disinfectant is. Oh, I remember. Okay, so like I said, I played forward like a half hour, and I'm really trying to show this game to you guys. So we're going to kind of speed run through here, but if you're curious as to why I know where everything is, that's why. Now, that being said, this portion here is very, very interesting. We're going into a place that has an invisible monster that is blind and tracks by sound. And so we basically have to Squid Games our way through it, where we can only move when the monster's not around. So yeah, that's basically it, and odds are we'll probably push our luck, and you guys will get to see it. The only time you can see it is if it hits you. So, or at least that's how my experience last time went. It says, be quiet. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. So that's the hint they give you. I think I went to the right last time. No, we can't go this way. Yeah, you know, I could have just hammed it up for you guys. Could have pretended like I haven't played this, but that's not really the intent of this channel. So, I figured we would just go back through it all. And I'll be straight up with you. Now, last time... Ooh. He's dangerously close. I wonder if we... Oh, where is he? There he is. Holy smokes. I didn't really get a good look at him last time. he's right here. Alright, we're gonna go for it. I think if I take a right here, it leads me to the stuff sooner. Regardless, we're stuck in the holding pattern of having to stop every couple seconds. Oh, nope, sure doesn't. Oh, he's like right on top of me. And leaving. I don't know which one it is truly. I think it might be this one. This one might... Oh, no. Where is he? Oh, there he is. See, I have no depth perception as to how close he can get. He always seems like he's further away than he is. So what I'm also learning is miraculously the first time I had much better pathing through here. I nailed it like the first time. This time I'm hitting a lot of dead ends. We might be able to squeak by for a second. And stop. I guess maybe you could use the boxes to kind of judge where he is. But what I've truly found is that as long as I stop moving when I hear him get close, we're okay. And then you can start pretty quickly right after. This is where we need to be. Okay, so this should work as sanitizer. Alright, and so now we're back here at Dazook, who seem to have a bad time somewhere. Obviously it's in the vent. I don't know how in the vent, but something happened to him. I'm so sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. Poor kid. Ah, that's rough, man. That's fine. 5 months after the crash. I think the vent and utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said. He's going in there now. It's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to F up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Dazook. We can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. Alright, yeah. Right, alright, yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we even get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're going to have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You're going to fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. We can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. Alright, let's go. Take mouthwash. And I believe the mocktail was like isopropyl and mouthwash. And then we need tonic and sweetener. Okay. Mouthwash and isopropyl is the first thing. So let's go into our inventory. Isopropyl, use the mouthwash, combine them. While that does that, he has sweetener over here. You guys don't really need to see that. Basically, you just talk to Zook and he says, oh, well, I copped some sweetener. Alright, let's rock. And I made the comment in the first playthrough of this that I don't think I would trust. I don't think I would trust it if he came up and they're like, oh, we've been having a really hard time. Anyways, here's a cocktail. The F is that. Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then... Yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I can tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. Aha. You never should have come here. Who the F even decided to let you aboard, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that, what a load of horse crap. You think this is all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner, smarter in a worse way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. Go to sleep, Swansea. Night-night. Good night, sweet prince. Alrighty, we'll take the utility room key and let's go. I guess we'll talk to him. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. I think we have bigger problems, man. Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he is cleared up a bit later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me it's time to be brave, Dazook. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Wait. Whoa, it's like barely foamed at all in here. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Oh, it looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 effing years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would just torn right through the foam. I was like, darn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. He made me double, triple, quadruple check everything like all the time. Right, of course, and he never told you he'd gotten in here. No, but look how busy he must have been. There was never any foam here. And Swansea has known the whole darn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up dude has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pond really mean you get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. And the vent looks like it's still in one piece. Whoa, check out those sparks. I hate to imagine how gnarly it looks inside. It could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. That's a bad move, man. I think he's lying for the pod. Sure, he's very selfish, but I think he's also telling the truth about how dangerous this is. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself. You think so? Daisuke, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess we know how this ends. Daisuke gets hurt. Because the scene before this, we mentioned the cocktail and drugging him. That's kind of the out of order play. But yeah, he definitely gets injured in the process here somehow. I just don't know if it's in the vent or from Anya. Or Curly, I guess. Anya? What did you do? Day 1 before the crash. Okay, so we're making a little bit better time here, obviously because it's my second time playing this section. Now we have to find the gun. Don't know where the gun is. But this is basically where we would have left off in episode 4, but we're going to keep going for a little bit because we are making better time. So we're off to find a gun. I'm a little bit suspect it would be in the captain's quarters, although I don't know who I'm playing as currently. And I have to hand it to this game too, because it feels so weird now that the ship is back in order. And it's all really good. I'm really, really enjoying this game so far. Yeah, it's very unique and very well done. I like the time jumps. I like the way it's telling the story. And it kind of forces you to have to really pay attention to the story. Otherwise, you're not going to know who you are or what's going on. No gun. Oh, what are you doing? For F's sake, where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya. As our nurse, you never got psyche valves. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case. I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You're what? Who would you... Captain, I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. Holy smokes, what a bomb drop. So Jimmy and Anya were a thing. And so she got pregnant by Jimmy, and Jimmy probably is having none of it, and she's scared for her life, so she hid the gun. That's wild. This whole thing is wild. And it confirms my suspicion that Jimmy might not be the best character. He doesn't seem to have the best track record here based off of what we've seen. Okay, so now we're back to here. The bleeding won't stop. Man, poor kid. Just try to stay still, Daezook. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid, you hear me? Daezook. Oh, no. Hey, stop. Don't move. It's alright, Daezook. Calm down. This line of work, you can never become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling butt for Pony Express, big mighty bruiser with all of the shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint, always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of GD sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daezook. No. Alright, so murder is officially on the table. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Holy smokes. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to effing think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this. You're making sure you're the only one who gets inside that cryopod. Ha! I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead, get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever effing story you'd like. You've earned it. Get the gun. Well, this is like Anya's worst nightmare. She didn't want us to get the gun, and we're playing as Jimmy now. So we're specifically going to get the gun. And the person most concerned with it is the woman carrying our child. That's not great. But where would she have hit it? She was in the cockpit. What is that? That's Curly's ID. We got an achievement for that, so that's cool. And it's in a case that Anya can't open, which is not a problem because we can. My guess is there's an emergency code that we can read with the code scanner. So the gun doesn't appear to be in here, I don't think. Looks like it's missing. Oh, the gun was probably in that case, right? What's the... Well, let's see if we can figure out what the code will be when we need it. 739? 739. That's easy enough. Okay. So let's think about this logically. If we need to find the gun and it's hidden somewhere, the only place that Anya would be familiar enough with the gun to hide it would probably be in medical. Medical or cargo. I'm not saying she's familiar in here, but like we can't do anything here, so it's got to be in medical. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh man, it is dark. Can I not go this way? Oh no, I can. Oh dear Lord. Oh, that's not good. So the only two things left, or the only two people left here is me and Swansea, I guess, because he killed Dazook. Curly, I guess Curly works. Ah, there it is. All right, 739. Hey. Took the gun. That's disconcerting. I don't like that. Now what? Jimmy! Oh no. Alright, and that's where we're gonna stop. Strap in, kids. I think the next one's the end. That's going to do it for episode 3 of Mouthwashing with the Chaotic Cowboy. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I am super interested in seeing where this whole thing winds up going. I don't know how much we have left, but we're going to keep cranking it out until we get there. So we'll figure it out. But if you guys did like the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to drop a comment about what we should play next, that's awesome too. Neither of those things are ever expected, but they're always welcomed. But until the next episode, this is the Chaotic Cowboy, signing off.